don't hate all cops. I just hate the ones that did what they did to my husband.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Now why the fuck did you call them cops? Put your hands up, you still getting shot. Here they come now, they're out on patrol.
Miss Garner, how you doing?
I'm okay, taking it day by day.
Day by day, man. You know, there's been a lot going on inside the news surrounding you guys, the situation with your husband, and you know what I'm saying? Like, how you holding up, man?
It's hard because after being married 27 years and to wake up one day and you kiss your husband goodbye in the morning and you say, okay, I'll see you when you get home, for him not to come home that evening was like crazy. Like, I'm sitting in front of my building and my phone is just ringing crazy and I'm answering these phone calls and I'm like, and they like, yo, you need to hurry up and get to Bay Street. Your husband stopped breathing. And I'm like, what do you mean? I know he has asthma, but to stop breathing, like what happened? So I shot to the hospital and they had me sitting there like 2 hours before they told me anything. But a feeling, you know, after being with somebody 27 years, you know, like I would know when his key was going in the door when he came home. I would hear the sound of his car. It was distinctive from any other car on the street. And for him not to come home that evening, and I go to the hospital and they come, you know, you see all the doctors coming towards you and you already know. You know, and before they even said anything, it was like, well, you want to sit down? Sit down for what? What's the difference? You know, like standing up or sitting down, whatever you tell me, it's not going to be no easier either way. Mm-hmm. And we tried, but we couldn't save him. And I just lost it. Like, after, you know, 6 kids, we got 2 granddaughters, you know, that love their grandfather to death. And for him not to be here no more, it's just crazy. It really is. I thought I would be with him for the rest of my life. That was our plan. We got married very young. He was 17 going on 18, and I was 20 going on 21. And we decided to get married. And a lot of people, of course, thought that we wouldn't make it, you know, but we proved them wrong. 27 years later, matter of fact, our 27th anniversary was August the 26th, like 3 days after the march. And stuff, so you know, it's a struggle. You know, it's a struggle, and it's like all the support that I'm getting worldwide is what keeps me strong, what keeps me going every day. Because of course I contemplated suicide, I contemplated putting myself in the psych ward, because I just, like, how do you live? You know that song, No Air? It's like, when they took his breath, they took mine.
All he did was break up a fight. And this is what happens for breaking up a fight.
His birthday's coming up on the 15th of September. And they're having this big, they're gonna shut down the area where he was killed and give a big barbecue for his birthday.
I'm coming.
Please,
I'm coming.
Please do. The more support we have, the more we can, you know, try to get justice for my husband, because this is crazy. And that particular day, after he left me at 11:30, I gave him a kiss. My husband never asked me for a kiss in 27 years. But for some reason that day, he said, babe, give me a kiss. And I looked at him strangely like, you asking me for a kiss? Like, that's crazy. So you ain't just give me a kiss and stop being stubborn. I'm like, I gave him a kiss. I said, I love you. He said, I'll right back at you. He pulled off. About 1:45 that afternoon, he texted me and said, babe, I'm good. And that was the last text. The last time I saw him was that morning. And it was just crazy. Like, and I try to tell my kids every day, like I tell my kids every day I love them, because you never know, tomorrow's not promised to you. You know what I'm saying? And I try to let them know that I love them every single day. So if I die tomorrow, they knew yesterday that their mom loved them. You know, and they know that their dad loved them with all his heart. And he did what he did to take care of his family. You know, he had jobs and stuff like that, but he was very his asthma. He had a chronic asthma. And then he gained a lot of weight in the last couple of years. You know, me cooking and him eating, he gained a lot of weight. But he was a good man. He really was. He was a good dude. He had his ways. He was an ass at times, of course. All men are sometimes, even women. But he was a good dude. He always took care of me. He never abandoned me. But I miss him so much. I miss him every single day. Like, it's still surreal to me. I don't hate all cops. I just hate the ones that did what they did to my husband.
I'm minding my business, officer. I'm minding my business. Please just leave me alone. I told you the last time. Please just leave me alone.
Because it was unnecessary. It was totally unnecessary. He never resisted arrest a day in his life. He never got beat up by the cops. Somebody that resists arrest get beat up by the cops. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna arrest you by any means necessary. So for them to do what they did to him was really uncalled for. And all he wanted to know was, why are you bothering me? What you didn't even see him do anything. You know what I'm saying? So what were you called here for? You know what I'm saying? What was the initial call? The initial call was two people fighting. It wasn't him doing what he was doing. It was two people fighting, and he broke up the fight. The two guys that were fighting walked right past the police, and they went straight to my husband. You know, for what? That's what they need to explain. They need to make me understand, why did you bother him in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't even know. It's just surreal. It's just, I still haven't really fully grasped that he's gone. You know, my kids, they be like, Mom, stop watching the news, stop reading the newspaper. And I said, I can't, I'm nosy. That's what I do. I watch the news. I want to know what's going on. And I want to know what's going on with the case. I want to know what the media is saying. I want to know what the TV is saying. I want to know, because I know the truth and God knows the truth. So now we need the truth to surface. And it has, by video.
Right.
Okay? Because all you do is look at the video and you see the truth.
Without a doubt, he was definitely done an injustice on there. Now, do you think that, like, if you were there, that you could have probably just calmed him down a little bit?
I would have been able to talk him out of being defiant. You know, I would have been like, Eric, like, come on, don't do this. Don't, you know, if they're gonna arrest you, fuck it, turn around, let them arrest you and go to jail. We'll bail you out. You're gonna be home, whatever. But he just wasn't having it. He's like, what are you know, you need to tell me why you're gonna do what you do. But my thing is, when you heard him saying that he can't fucking breathe, why did you not let the EMTs tend to him?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Why did you not give him air? You know, even the doctor said on the news, he said, had they had given him that BVM bag, he would have survived.
Now, what's your take on the officer? Has he even reached out to you guys and tried to apologize or anything? Someone
else came to me and said that the officer was sorry. Bullshit. Bullshit. You should have been sorry before, not after. You should have considered, he wasn't doing anything for you to feel intimidated by him.
Those out there that felt the same way, or that feel the same way that Eric did about the police and whatnot, and what would you say to them, to try to, get some control of this situation so it don't happen again, or happen as much?
Right. What I tell my sons every day, carry ID. If the cops, first thing you do, throw your hands up, let them know that you don't have anything in your hands. That's the first thing you do. Keep ID in your pockets. Don't be belligerent. You know what I'm saying? If they say, young man, stop, just stop. See what they want. Tell them your name, tell them your address, tell them where you live, call my mom, I'm on my way home from here, or I'm on my way to, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just be compliant, but not, how would you say? Be compliant and not, what word?
Defiant.
Yeah, Defiant. Don't give them a reason to do what they did to your dad.
We want the officer who did the choke, as well as the officers that stood around, as well as the EMS workers.
His spirit is in his children. His spirit is in his grandchildren. And my grandchildren, every time they come to my house, they be like, I miss Pop Pop. I say, yeah, we all miss Pop Pop. He said, but he in heaven. He in heaven with the angel. He an angel now. I say, yeah, he's an angel and he's watching over us. But on another note, I wanted to really thank 50 Cent for the song. I really like the song. You know, I let my son listen to it the other night. And I really wanted to thank him, you know, for getting it out there and, you know, acknowledging and supporting my tragedy, you know, because it is a tragedy.
Guess you won't do me like Eric Garner if you catch me smoking on my cigar. My hands up and you pull your pistol. Guess because I'm a hood nigga, this full clip gon' full flip you.
And I will never forget him. And even my daughter said, Ma, you don't want nobody to know who you are, but you wear daddy's shirt almost every day. Yeah, because this is the way I keep close to him. You know what I'm saying? This is the way I want to remember him. Sitting in front of my building, grinning. When we got married, this was this picture here. And this picture here is at the funeral of his brother in October, because his brother was killed in Newark. I just want to say I would appreciate everyone coming out to the barbecue. It's going to be on Bay and Victory in Staten Island on September the 13th. It's a big birthday tribute to my husband. And I would appreciate seeing all your faces out there supporting me and keeping me strong with this struggle, because it's a struggle every day to just get up in the morning and know that he's not there and go to sleep at night knowing he's not there. But he's here, but he's not here.